Hi, today is Tuesday, April 11th, 2017. We have entered Holy Week, so I, and maybe you too, are now waiting for Easter, and this is A Swede Speaks. And I need to address a few of the reactions to the Stockholm attack. So let's start with the reactions in Sweden. Some of them, not all. And I have singled out three reactions that I would like to mention and talk a little about. So the first one is the large Swedish newspaper Aftonbladet. Well, I'm not sure if I should call it a newspaper. It's a part of the mainstream media at least. Well, let's call them a newspaper, even if we could discuss how trustworthy they are. But Aftonbladet's opinion, I mean their editorial, recently wrote that to get rid of this problem with these attacks of trucks, the city center, they should stop cars, they should regulate motoring. Yeah! So instead of going to the root of this problem, let's ban trucks from driving in downtown Stockholm. Let's regulate motorism. Let's make sure everyone's walking or driving a bicycle instead. Because trucks get some kind of sudden truck syndrome and start killing people, right? Or should we take a deep and close look at what's really going on and deal with that problem instead? That could be an idea. And I will return to this a little later, because I want to mention another reaction too. Or maybe two actually, and I will wrap it up at the end. There is a party called Hizb ut-Tahrir. It's an Islamofascist party. I think you could call it that. It's Islamofascist or Islamist, but that is the same thing as Islamofascist. It's actually a much better word. They also have a party. They have also established themselves in Sweden, and they have established themselves in Denmark. I don't think they are established in Norway or Finland yet, happily. As far as I understand, the Stockholm attacker belonged to this party, but whether he did or not isn't really important. The important part is that Hizb ut-Tahrir Sweden wrote on their webpage that this attack is used against Muslims. No, or maybe someone does, I don't. This is not about Muslims, this is about Islam. Well, it's about Muslims in the sense that practicing Muslims follow Islam, and Islam is a genocidal ideology posing as religion. So in that way, yes. And the solution to this is stop being Muslim. Muslim is not an ethnicity. How difficult can this be to understand? It's not an ethnicity. I mean, I can get that an ethnicity is one thing. You can't really stop being Uzbek or Swedish. But you can stop being Muslim. You just leave Islam and you are no longer a Muslim. You can still be an Uzbek or an Arab or a Persian or whatever. So let's take the third reaction. And the third reaction was that within less than 1 day after this terrible attack, the Swedish left decided to have manifestations around the country against hatred and racism. Yeah, doesn't that sound nice? I mean, any sane person is against hatred and racism, or at least against racism. Of course we are. And there is nothing about the blurry concept of race here. It's about Islam. Come on, people. And yes, you should love thy enemy, I know. So I shouldn't hate anyone. I shouldn't even hate the attacker. I know this. You should not hate persons. You should pray for them. I am all for that. No problems. I don't think that's what the left means, by the way. I think they have plenty of hatred. I think they hate me if they know who I am. But I have yet to find the place where Jesus tells me that I am not allowed to hate Islamofascism. I am pretty sure that we distinguish here between ideology and persons. An ideology is an idea that can control people. It can make them do crazy stuff. Crazy, but with its own internal logic. While persons, they can realize that they are wrong and they can leave ideologies and embrace better ideas. And that will actually make them better persons. What you think will make a difference for how you act. And if you want any examples, you could just ask me. I went from a Marxist and an atheist to a conservative Christian, and I don't want to boast of myself, because all glory belongs to God, thank you very much. But yes, it makes a difference in my life, and I have seen lots of cases of that. So the problem here isn't the people in itself, the problem is the idea that they believe in. And this is really what this all comes down to. It doesn't help to stop cars from driving into downtown Stockholm. It doesn't help to regulate car traffic or motorism or whatever you call it. It doesn't help to say that you shouldn't blame Muslims, or you shouldn't attack Muslims. No, you shouldn't attack Muslims as persons. That's correct. But you should attack Islam. And in this case, since this has nothing to do with the blurry concept of race, it doesn't help to manifest against racism in this case. In this case, what should be manifested against is Islam, Islamofascism. That's what they should do, but the left would never do that. No, they are trying to conform the Swedes yet again. And I think they might have been able to get some people to these manifestations who maybe if they knew what they were participating in wouldn't have gone there. And maybe some of them left, I don't know, I wasn't there. I live in Oslo. And I wouldn't have gone there if I lived in Sweden either, because I mean I saw it. I have thought about this before it happened. I have thought that something will happen in Sweden. I don't know when, but it will. So I wasn't surprised last Friday. I mean, of course, I was surprised it happened on that day, but I wasn't surprised that something happened because I had been counting on it will happen, something. And I wasn't surprised that the left starts manifesting against hatred and racism either. And I'm not even surprised by big newspapers wanting to stop cars and trucks from driving in downtown Stockholm, or that people are saying you shouldn't blame the Muslims. I'm not surprised by any of this. And let me make this absolutely clear. People with these, who enforce this? People who enforce these policies, people who say these things, you are a part of the problem. And I will fight you peacefully, but I will fight you. I will fight you because even if I probably never will move to Sweden again, I don't know. We'll see about that. I do not know. But first of all, because I don't want the rest of the world to turn into Sweden. And second of all, because it's the right thing to do. That's just the way it is. And we need to address the real issue here. The real issue here is Islam. That's what needs to be fought and stopped. And that's what I have to say about this right now. I would like to thank the people who are supporting this channel through PayPal, through Patreon, through prayers. You know who you are. Thank you very much. I would also like to thank the person who is helping me with lots of ideas and, well, who I am spitballing with. Words are not enough to describe what a great help you are to me in so many ways. And if you like this channel, please subscribe so you don't miss anything. Please, if you got something to say, feel free to comment. Please share my videos on social media, on Facebook, Twitter, whatever. And I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers. Last time I checked, I had 856, so it's getting closer. So please help me with that. Share my videos. I think that would help. And if you like this video, please like it. And as I said, I am very happy for all and any support. And I will include information, all the necessary information, in the information box below. This is A Swede Speaks. Have a nice day.